Hello and welcome to another update video about LINK. LINK shows some weakness but hasn't really broken and sustained below the relevant support level that I shared with you. Let's talk about the structure on the LINK chart. Now LINK is still likely in this diagonal pattern to the upside. So we have completed a wave 1, we have completed a wave 2, we have completed a wave 3. This wave 4 here is likely still unfolding. It could be the fifth wave is already running, but with a slight break below support, even though we haven't sustained below it, it's getting it's getting more and more clear that the fourth wave might still be unfolding. Okay, before the fifth wave to the upside that's still expected is unfolding. Now, this still allows for quite a substantial drop if it has to. So the support area ranges down to $9.75. Actually, I'm going to add the levels again to it. Took them off after we had that initial breakout, but the breakout failed. Great example why breakout trading isn't great in crypto. Okay, typically pullback trading is the way to go. In an uptrend, identify an uptrend, add in the pullbacks, sell in the breakouts. Okay, not always, and not everything. It's more like scaling in, scaling out. That's at least a reasonable way to do it. But the idea was that, look, this is our main support area for this wave 4. We have to give it all that breathing space, all the way down possibly to $9.75, okay? So like that. Okay, you have to give it all that space. That would still include a drop potentially 35%. Does it have to happen? No, but it can. And we can stick to our assumption here and the higher level, the base case and the main thesis, as long as the $9.75 level is holding. Now, that would be a wave 4, and there are different ways how this can unfold. Shared with you the idea of a triangle. Wasn't great in terms of proportions, but we had a breakout, so possible interpretation, still valid. And in that case, we are already in the wave 5, okay, and the wave 4 ended as a triangle. You might hear the dog in the background. And the triangle ended, or the wave 4 ended as a triangle here on Tuesday, the 26th. $14.30, however, is basically the invalidation point. We haven't reached that invalidation point yet, but we've broken below ideal support for this pullback. So unless it really turns around now and rallies, we're likely going to see invalidation. And then what was potentially a triangle has morphed into a more complex flat structure, a so-called A, B, C sideways correction. So again, it just means that the wave 4 is likely still unfolding. Where exactly it will end is difficult to say, but it looks to me as we might head into the orange support area. That would require, though, a break below the ascending trend line. At the moment, we're moving in this ascending trend channel here. Okay, so as long as that trend line is still holding, we could still restart the wave 5. It just means that the triangle itself will be invalidated below $14.30. Okay, even we could still invalidate it, okay, and the C wave might be extremely shallow or short and then still go. Okay, just be aware of that. So it doesn't really give us much precision here. Also, the microstructure of the move to the downside is not that clear. So I just want to make sure that it comes across that this C wave doesn't really need to go very low. In fact, normally there is a way to calculate a target for a C wave, yes, and we take the length of the A wave for that. We go to the high of the B wave, and then it's typically the area between the 100% extension level and the 161.8 extension level. So we talk about $13.77 and $11.78. That could be it. They could be the relevant levels. This is for the internals of the correction. The orange box is by considering the length of the third wave and where generally a fourth wave lands. But then we have the specifics within the wave 4 correction that we can use to project out more specific targets. And yeah, but overall, we have to give that entire wave 4 space all the way down to $9.75. If it needs it, I don't think we will go down that much. Bear in mind, looking at the bigger picture, there's also this ascending price channel, and the price might use that lower boundary line to find support. So yeah, still watching here for a potential fifth wave. I don't think the fifth wave has finished yet. I think we are still in the fourth. I mean, unless the price turns around immediately now, which would indicate, okay, wave 4 indeed finished as triangle, wave 5 is unfolding, but we have come down a little too low to make it really reliable and the preferred option. So I'm very neutral about it, but I think we are rather in the yellow scenario, which means a little bit more of an extended C wave, but it doesn't necessarily need to go much lower. That's my update about Link. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.